Welcome back, and now in part 2 I'm going to talk about something really different which very few of you must be knowing, because he doesn't brag and talk of what all he does and what this new thing he has done for the country, which probably even very few people in the government know, bureaucrats know, and very few youngsters and the youth know. So he has come up with something unique called the Rezwan Razack Museum, the Indian Paper Money Museum by Rezwan Razack. How many people do you know in India who would take up this cause and try and promote it? I'm going to let you all learn and know the journey from him himself, from start to today, what conspired to bring in his mind to bring this thing up, this concept, how passionate he was about it, how he did the research, and how he put it all together. So after that, I will ask a few questions once he gives you the brief understanding of how this whole concept came about and why he felt it was important to make a museum for the people of India for Indian currency.
Thank you, Angie. My journey into Indian paper money goes way back till 1967. And one of the reasons was that I found some paper money or banknotes which says Reserve Bank of India, and on it was a blue stamp which says Pakistan money payment refused. So
Pakistan
like
payment money refused.
It says Pakistan money payment refused.
Okay.
I couldn't get this answer. Like you got astonished, even I was astonished.
Yeah.
That it says Reserve Bank of India and it says Pakistan money. Pakistan is another country, and why is it Pakistan money? Unfortunately, in those days, I was only in class 7, standard 7.
Oh.
When I got this and saw it.
So 14 years old.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's it. Okay.
No one had less than that also. I was only 12 years old and no one knew what it was. There was no Google, nothing. We couldn't ask. So when I asked around, no one knew the answers. And that curiosity started this hobby. Of course, it just didn't end there. There were also some more British India notes that were there lying in the safe. They were all in a safe, which I
in
got.
In your safe?
No, not in my safe. In a safe that belonged to my granddad, which I was allowed to open when he used to give the key to keep his daily collection in a cloth bag which was kept there. Now, to explain to people why Pakistan money and was when India got independent in 1947, we were part of the British. We were using the same money that they were using. It's just that on 14th of August and 15th of August 1947, we became two countries.
Two countries.
They didn't have money of their own because all the money was Reserve Bank of India, the portrait of King George VI. That was the current money at that time. And what they did was, in the interim period, they used the same British India money, which had Reserve Bank. In the watermark, they had printed Government of Pakistan or Hukumat-e-Pakistan. And till their money came into being, which was nearly a year since the State Bank of Money came into being. Now, people did travel to Pakistan and came to India, and some money came into India with this, and which wasn't being encashed here. So, people are smart, they don't want to lose that money. So, what they did was they took a blade or something and scraped off that overprint.
The print of Pakistan.
Government of Pakistan, Hukumat-e-Pakistan, because it was an India money only. In the watermark, white watermark window, they had printed this.
Okay.
So when they took it off, it looked like any normal money that was there being used in India, because India also didn't get the Republic India money until 1950.
Right.
However, when you went to the bank had recorded which of these notes were made for Pakistan.
Right.
So when you presented it for encashment,
this was in
1947.
47.
So they printed saying that this is Pakistan money and it's payment refused.
Right.
And anyway, thanks to that, I became interested. Then I went to Kunur, my mom's sister's husband was also, they lived there and they had estates and they were people who had a better background. So he was sitting on his desk, and even in his desk he had some British India money, which I got. And that was good enough for me to
To start.
Just to start.
Okay.
And then one thing led to another till I came to a point where I needed some information and there was no such information. In the year 2000, I found a book called Indian Paper Money.
Okay.
And
where was this book?
Printed in India.
Okay.
It was a standard revised guide to Indian paper money. However, what I did was then I started getting anxious, I started learning, then we got the internet, then I had travels to the British Library many times. And as a researcher, we were all welcomed there, very much welcomed.
Okay.
And then in the year 2012, I co-authored a book called the Revised Standard Guide to Indian Paper Money, volume 600 page with nearly 1,000 pictures in that.
Right.
And that wasn't enough. Then, the thought seeded that, all these notes that I've collected are lying in a safe or lying inside some bank. I think it would be very nice to have a museum. So that museum thought went, but, we needed a nice place. And thankfully, in 2020, we moved to a new building, our own building called Prestige Falcon Towers. So I was allotted a space.
This was in which year?
2020.
Oh, that's just recently.
Just recently.
Okay.
Of course, that museum took time to get made. We did it in complete international, museum of international standard. Even the lighting, we got a specialist to do it, international consultant, and made sure that even the humidity inside doesn't cross 60 inside the museum because it's paper and it can powder. So all these factors were taken care of. We got a museum consultant for this as well. And today it's the talk of the country, not the talk of the country, it's talk of the world. Because very recently, because of the museum and because of the passion that I had, there is a banknote society called the International Banknote Society.
Yes, I was going to ask you
which is 65 years old, established in the year 1960. And they've included me in the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
and I'm the only Indian, or maybe the only Asian to be included in that. It's a great honor. It's a Oscar of awards in numismatics.
Yes.
So it's nice. I just got that a couple of months back.
So this museum, you found these notes in 1947?
No, I didn't find them in 1947.
You found them when you were older?
No, not only that. It's over a period I found them.
Yes.
From 1967 onwards, there used to be a hunt going to these places where these... I don't know if you know something called a cut note dealer.
No,
You don't know what a cut note dealer is. I'll explain to you. Even your regular money that is there, for some reason it burns or tears or whatever. It is exchanged for face value at the Reserve Bank. But you don't have time to do this.
Yes.
So what you do is you go to this cut note dealer who will see the note and then say, okay, I'll give you for a 500 rupee note. He'll say, I'll give you 400 or I'll give you 350.
Yes.
He'll deduct his commission and he will go and then deposit with the Reserve Bank and get his money. So these are guys that are found around in many corners of very busy places. And I would go to them and ask them, if you have any British India notes, please let me know, please let me know. And then I would collect from them. Eventually what happened is when internet came into being in most popularly around the year 2000, then eBay, auction houses.
Yes, yes.
Then slowly I think people started getting to know you.
Yes.
That there is one mad guy who buys all these old notes. So now I don't have only notes from 1947, I have notes from 1812. The very first note of Bank of Bengal, which is a 250 rupees, and note number 108. So was probably amongst the earliest paper money. And in those days, you used to give your silver and gold to take the paper. And it wasn't currency like we had. Those were called bank notes because you gave your silver and gold and you got a piece of paper and then you gave it back and then you got your gold and silver back.
Right.
You didn't get another piece of paper.
Yes.
Maybe you did it you used it as a traveler's check or used it as a demand draft to shift money from one city to another. And also, that I was recently asked this question, could you go to any bank and exchange it? No, you could only go to the bank if it was Bank of Bengal, those were the private banks. If they had a branch in you took it from Calcutta, and if they had it in Mumbai, they would change it for you.
Right, right.
Or what you did was, you sent this money by post. You cut the note in half, and then you sent it. After the person in Bombay has acknowledged that I've received the half, he sends the other half.
Ah, yes. Okay.
So then it becomes, they stick it at the back and then they change it for you.
Yes, okay.
Now, there could be situations like that the note is, half the note is lost. So you had the choice of getting half the money, or you have to wait for it to be gazetted,
Yes.
go through the process, and then get the full money.
And the process to get it was
quite through.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a tedious process.
Yes.
So that, they don't have a claim for the other half.
Okay.
So this was it. Till 1857, when the East India Company left
Yes.
and the Crown took over after the Sepoy Mutiny, then the first notes of Government of India came with the portrait of Queen Elizabeth
Yes.
in 1861.
Yes.
And then they had a law enacted saying that now only the Government of India is the sole right and the monopoly to issue banknotes.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, till then it was
Centralized
anybody,
it, yes.
anybody could print notes, any bank could, we
Okay.
had Bank of Bombay, Bank of
Yes.
Madras, and many such banks were there, the private banks that were issuing paper
Right.
money.
Right.
But after 1961, it was only the government, and then Reserve Bank got born in 1935.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Reserve Bank that was printing and issuing the banknotes. Paper used to come from England, from portals, and we also established the printing because our notes came from England. It never printed here.
Okay.
1924, they established a press in Nasik, the
Okay.
India Security Press in Nasik.
Okay.
Then we also then started, the Reserve Bank got born. So the first notes of
Reserve Bank.
Reserve Bank of India with the denomination of 5 was issued in 1938.
From made in
In India, Nasik, but the
Nasik.
paper, the watermark paper came from England.
Watermark paper came from England. Okay.
And same way we had a princely state called the Princely State of Hyderabad
Yes.
that issued banknotes. They were the only
Okay.
princely state in the whole country that were granted permission by the British to issue banknotes. Because they started in the year 1917, just after or during the World War I.
Right.
There is a shortage of metal because people believed only in gold and silver and not in paper.
Right.
But because of the shortage, that they were pushed to use paper instead of money.
Okay.
And then these were interchangeable for gold and silver.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Then when did the real manufacturing of notes made with Indian paper start?
No, didn't the real notes with the all Indian paper money is only just now.
Yes.
But because we have got 2 paper mills, one in Hoshangabad and one in Mysore. But before that, it was partly only. It was partly English, partly Indian.
Okay.
The paper mill in Hoshangabad couldn't manufacture the entire quantity.
Entire quantity. Okay.
It's just now that the paper mill in Mysore and Hoshangabad put together.
When you say just now means how many years
Maybe
back?
5 years or 10 years ago.
That's it.
Till before this, paper used to come from.
So all the government was getting the paper for notes from overseas?
Not notes, only the blank
paper, yes, the paper.
Yeah, was coming from overseas only.
Okay.
And partly overseas, partly India.
Yes.
I think in 1955 or 60 is when the Hoshangabad started. Then the year 2010, I think is when, or 2015.
That's just right in the
maybe
corner.
10 years
Yes,
ago
yes.
is when Mysore started their paper mill. Yes.
Okay. So that means all these years we are doing so much manufacturing, we're doing so many other things in our country, but we still are not, we have not started doing the manufacturing paper for our own currency.
Correct. They are right, but also the paper manufacturing is very
Technical.
specialized and
Yes.
very, because there's a whole lot of security that goes into it.
Yes.
And I think it is a big cost to set this up. But I went to that factory also.
Oh,
that
you
makes
did the
paper.
research of that
But
as well.
beautiful factory, very nice and very secure. And
I
good
would love
quality.
to see it sometime.
Yeah,
if you
sure. And also, they make the paper from cotton.
Ah, okay.
That's why if you forget to take out your money and put that trousers or your shirt into the washing machine, the paper doesn't shred.
Okay.
You dry it and it becomes all right because it is cotton.
Okay. So you've done so well, and there's so much help you do everywhere. Don't you ever think of getting into manufacturing the paper for the paper notes and currency?
That's not my job. You see,
Yes.
we specialize in what we're doing.
That's your focus.
That is
Yeah,
my
this is a
focus.
passion.
This is a passion.
Okay.
But the thing is that, but I am quite proud that, India is able to do whatever they've done. They make their own paper, they print their own money, not dependent on anyone,
Yes.
because many countries don't have this.
But we still have a shortfall of paper.
No. Now we don't have. Now we don't have. Now everything is made in India, printed in India, issued in India, and very much.
So how do you control, since you've done so much research, I'd like everyone to know, how do you control security of those plants which are producing?
No, they are secure, and also the paper that is procured have a lot of features. In fact, there are many things in the paper itself that make sure, just like even your passport, it looks like ordinary paper, but under
It's
UV, you'll find small worms inside, technicolor worms inside. Plus, it also has a magnetic strip in the paper. It has watermark.
Okay.
It also has something which I just learned very recently. There is an equipment by which, if you point it to it, it also starts beeping. The money starts beeping.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know. That's very
No,
interesting.
even I didn't know till now.
Okay.
And a lot of people say there is a chip. There is no chip. There is no such thing as
no
chip. But
chip,
there is.
okay.
This is very secure. Our paper is very secure.
Very secure.
And our printing is also very secure. Of course, anything that you do, there are guys that try to replicate it or try to duplicate, but then those are all facts of life.
So when people sometimes say there are fake notes circulating in the market and all, where does that come up from?
It's all done by the guys, unscrupulous guys.
Unscrupulous guys.
Unscrupulous
Okay.
guys.
And now when there was so much demonetization some years back, then what was the change in how do you demonetize the notes in the factories? Because once the press starts, or the serial, there must be a system.
Demonetization actually means this money that is there in your pocket is obsolete. It can't be used.
That's correct.
And we are going to give you another note. Then we are giving you another note in exchange of that.
Yes.
They're not saying, it's only that if you have in excess, they're asking you, where did you get it from?
Okay.
You have not declared it. That's all it is.
That's all.
That's all it is.
It has nothing to do with the paper
nothing
and
to
the
do
printing
with the printing, nothing.
Yes.
So what happened is, like the 2000, they brought it in. Now it's still legal tender. Only thing is that it is phased out.
Yes.
That means they're not printing anymore, and whatever is coming,
circulating in the market. Yes.
They are exchanging it for 500 rupees or lower.
Right.
That's all there is to it.
Right.
And demonetization is not an animal. It's just that they did it. But what happened? The positive part of demonetization is that India became a digital country. Everything now, suddenly we started using our phones for making payment. Earlier we were using plastic cards. Now there's no plastic card. We are using QR codes and money that is on a phone to make payments.
So that's UPI and other forms.
That's what happened. Which is, we are most advanced in this digital payments in the world. That's thanks to the demonetization that happened.
Okay.
Google Pay, Phone Pay.
Also, there is this new rage all over the world, like AI, which is called bitcoins and cryptocurrency. And do you feel that there is some way the old notes eventually will disappear? Not maybe today, but in maybe the next...
No, there will be, because I said this in the year 2010, that there will be a day and age when you're not going to have paper or plastic, and it's your phone that can make the payment. Everyone laughed at me.
Yes.
And it became a reality. Same way that there will be crypto or whatever is a digital form of payment, which we already have. Crypto has for a larger amount. Now today we can even digitally pay to a person who's on a cart on the footpath, even as low as 5 rupees.
Right.
So people are very against a full conversion to digital money, because it can be tracked, it can be traced.
Yes.
And also it's invasion of privacy.
Yeah, that it is.
So they want both. They also want...
Indians want both.
No, it's the world.
World wants
it's
both.
the world, because they don't want someone to be tracking your spending habits
Okay.
or where it's coming from.
Right, right,
Because
right.
for various reasons, there may be reasons which we don't want to discuss here, but they also want their privacy.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Yes.
know, maybe one such example is maybe he wants to give something to his girlfriend. And now, if it's cash, then it becomes unknown.
Yes.
Moment
yes.
it is digitized, then you know that you bought some piece of jewelry or something.
Yeah, anyone.
No, we don't know where that's gone, and
Yes.
he doesn't want anyone to know that it was.
And who you're dealing with, who you're working
Exactly.
with, you know, everything
There is
doesn't
a
have
lot
to
of
be
privacy.
told.
It's anonymous.
Yes, yes.
But so there will be, but there will be a small quantity of cash,
Right.
and the balance will be all digital payment only.
Okay, that's there. And bitcoins, what's your take
same.
on that?
It's
Same
this-
thing.
I call bitcoins another form of digital payments.
digital payments.
Digital payments. That's
Okay.
it. Crypto.
But in the next 15 years, no, I don't mean today, what do you feel that notes and all will phase out or still be there in a smaller
No, they will
ratio?
be in a small way. They will
Ratio.
be. They are not going to get out fully. They will be there. There will be various forms of digital money, like crypto and
Yes.
bitcoins is the name of a crypto, but many such crypto coins will be there.
Eventually, you think this all would be regularized in India as well?
So it will be regularized. It has
Sooner
to
or
be
later.
regularized.
Sooner or later,
it is
yes,
going
it's
to
a
be
matter
there.
of time.
Matter of time.
Okay, great. How would you see the future now? You've done so much research on this and you've promoted created this whole museum for notes and the history. Have you ever thought of marketing or promoting this idea globally and telling everybody what all you've done? Or it's just few people who ask you?
It's
Or it's already spread?
No, it's already spread. You see, the International Banknote Society honored me because of this.
Yes, because of this.
People
yeah.
know about it.
Yes.
It's slowly getting popular.
Yes.
People, the history buffs come and spend hours in the museum.
Okay.
And it's just not a small museum, it's quite a large
Yes.
museum,
Yes.
very comfortable,
Yes.
very well explained. We have someone to give you a explanation in case you want to have an explanation. There is a website if people want to learn about it before they go there.
Right.
It is giving me a lot of joy.
That's
It's giving me a lot of recognition.
Yes.
And it is also giving the world, you know, come and see something that's going to be a history sooner or later.
Yes, yes. That's something it was a passion. You created, researched it, developed it, built it. And what do the British have to say about it? Are they all aware about it?
No, they are aware about it. In fact,
Is the royal family aware
no,
about
I'm
it?
not sure about that. But the Bank of England contacted me a couple of years ago.
Okay.
They had some India material which they parted, which I brought to India and came.
Right, right. Has anyone asked you to give some of their notes back to them or something like that?
Nothing like that.
Nothing like
because
that.
these are, I only deal with Indian paper money strictly.
Strictly,
So I have
yes.
nothing I've taken from anywhere. Whatever
No, but
has
somebody
come.
may have in exchange or something given you something of a note which was being used in India at that time.
None of that, because these are all pieces of history. Because you know, if you see as late as 2016, a 1,000 rupee note has become extinct now.
Right.
The
yes.
pink color note.
Yes,
The,
yes,
the 500 and the 1,000 have become extinct.
Yes.
So like that, slowly as time goes, as each year passes,
Right.
there are some notes. Like the 1 rupee note, 1994 it stopped.
Right.
Then it restarted in 2017. Then it again stopped 5 years later. 5 rupees stopped in 1994, and we don't have a 5 rupee note since.
Right.
The
Anymore.
lowest is 10 now.
Yes, yes.
We don't have a note below that.
Yes.
Everything is either coin or it is a digital payment.
Yes. So that's a great research, and what the best part is that all the youth and all the people who are going to watch this show are going to hear this unique thing even more. And I think it's something so totally out of the box. It was your passion, but actually it's something unique that you've really put together and I've brought to the world. And besides of course, your great legacy in real estate, this is something you will be individually known for.
Thank you, Angie.
Yes.
What I forgot to mention is we were also colonized by the French and the Portuguese.
Okay.
So we have the French India notes and the Portuguese India notes in the museum for people to come and see. Just not the British India.
Okay, great.
And the early banknotes of and the presidency banknotes, the early private and presidency bank. We have these as well. So if somebody comes, they'll get an entire gamut starting from the very first note till the present. Everything is there and very nicely displayed.
Right.
And I must point out that in 1969, we had a commemorative issue on Gandhi's birth date of 1869.
Okay.
So in 1969, they had a Gandhiji's commemorative issue, which many people don't even know.
Okay.
Mahatma Gandhi came on the note, sitting at the rear of the note. Pose sitting in Sevagram in 1969.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, they had denominations starting from 1 up to 100.
Great. That's really, really interesting. I really think that everyone's really going to learn from this experience. That's why I asked you all the questions from the earlier years, from 1947 till now. So only when they know this, then they will probably research and come and visit the museum.
And I also would recommend and request that you, since you're here in Bangalore, please pay a visit, go to the museum.
Definitely.
And not only you, the team of people that are here also.
Great.
For them also, it will be a nice experience.
Yes. In fact, I was very keen that if we had a bit of something that we could show the people, but that's, if it's allowed, then, you know.
The only thing is avoid taking these lights because the lights fade the paper.
Okay.
So hence we don't allow any photography inside the museum.
Okay.
The more you expose the light, the greater the damage to the paper.
That's why.
So whatever lighting is done there is done with the proper consultation of a lighting expert so that the paper is not
damaged. Okay, great.
That's all the reason. We're not possessive of that, but if you want, all that information is on the website and it's there for you to read.
It's there for you to read. Great. Okay, and so one last thing I'm going to ask you, you created this really new, young age, complex and high luxury destination called UB City. And this was done a long time back, maybe 20 years back, I think, if I'm not wrong.
That's right.
So how come this concept came about of residential?
It was something that happened. It was a combination of thoughts and ideas that came by because UB City today is the most talked about development here because it has a combination of a hotel, office block and retail and also done in a way which is liked by everyone.
Yes.
And post that we also did what they call as the Kingfisher Towers.
Yes.
We did some high-end apartment for quality living.
Yes.
And 84 such apartments with Mr. Malia's house on top. So it is something that happened and I think we are proud because from where everyone started looking at us
in a different light, yes.
And that's helped us to even promote our image, our brand.
Put it on another level, you could say.
Exactly.
Great. So now I'm going to ask you a small rapid fire and then let's see, and then after that, let me hear your views. If you had to choose between a classic interior or modern interior, what would you choose?
I'm a classic guy.
As you can make out from your room.
Yeah.
Being an interior designer, I had to ask you that. If you had to choose between hospitality and real estate, because if you had to take one building and had only that much money, what would you put your money in?
Real estate.
Oh, really?
Because, more than that is what we started with. So the love is for that.
Okay. Commercial or retail?
Commercial. Yes. Because that gives you
good
rental
ROI.
income.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And notes or bitcoins?
Any day notes.
Okay.
Anywhere. I have 6 decades.
Okay. If you had to choose between golf and spending more time researching of your museum, that's a tough one, I'm sure.
No, very easy. It is research because even now I do between 3 to 5 hours a day.
For notes,
exactly.
The Indian currency notes.
Yes, exactly.
Oh wow, okay.
Sure.
And if you had to ever do anything in media, would it be print or would you go for digital?
Now I'm converted to digital.
Okay.
I'm converted. Earlier I was a print guy. I used to get newspapers. Now my newspapers have stopped. Whatever news I get, it's on my phone.
On your phone, okay. Would you believe politicians need businessmen more, businessmen need politicians more?
I think we need each other more.
Each other. It's equally, a plug and a socket.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly.
Okay. If you had to choose between one, you had one day and you had to go to a shop. Would you go to a jeweler's or retailers? Fashion. Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
No, I would go to a shop only. But because I was in the shop and I was, as children we were.
You've seen enough.
You've seen enough.
A jewelry store.
No. Jewelry is not something that fascinates me.
Okay.
I would prefer doing window shopping instead.
Okay. Luxury segment or mid to high end segment?
I'm a mid to high. I'm not a luxury.
Oh, I thought you would say
No,
luxury.
no, not at all.
Okay. Chinese or Italian?
Italian any day.
Okay. If you had to choose between living in India or Middle East countries, everyone nowadays wanting to move to Dubai.
For me, it's India, it's Bangalore.
Yes, I knew that was going to be the answer because of the values I saw in you. One, passion for fighting for or discovering India's currency and the issues and putting it all together, seeing how you want to be in land, building, construction, all in India, asking the new generation to be here and build and grow the economy here. That's what I say. India is such a united country, so much university and diversity, so many nations, so many religions, and this is something to show that how someone from a minority community is doing so much for India. So to all those who try to achieve and do polarization in this country, please stop it. Learn from this gentleman, learn from my superhero, Mr. Rezwan Razack, what he has done for India in the GDP, in the income, and the whole construction, all the money he's generated for this country through real estate, hotels, malls, commercial, as well as all the research he has gifted to all the youth in the generations to come in India from his Indian Paper Money Museum. And that is something everyone needs to appreciate. Had we polarized this gentleman or his family in thinking like some of the unwanted people think like, this result would not be in this nation. So thank you so much for being
Angie.
there.
I just want to place on record, my new book is going to be launched soon.
Okay.
The content is written.
Yes.
And the design process is on.
Yes.
I think 2 more sessions and we're through.
Oh, great.
And it's likely
and what's
to
it
go
going to
for,
be called?
It's called Banknotes of the Princely State of Hyderabad.
Oh, that's interesting. And you've also written another book before that.
I've also written a book in 2017.
Yes.
100 years, 1 rupee, 100 years.
Okay.
That was the 100 years of the 1 rupee.
1 rupee, okay.
Because many people don't know that the 1 rupee was born in 1917 and it's only some 108 years old.
Okay. And I think I'm going to try and tell, people who I know, friends I know in my city, Delhi, all about it and try and spread the word of what you have done. Because I think they're not as many.
Please go and see the museum. You haven't been. It will be my pleasure. But unfortunately, it's too late now. Otherwise, there. But if you are in Bangalore tomorrow, you're welcome. Okay. You will be taken care of.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angie.
And thank you so much for coming on the show today. I'm really, really happy. And there's so much knowledge everyone has learned and I have myself. And I'm really looking forward to something new and your new book and reading it soon. And that's something small I'm going to give you from my store, online home decor store, which is a one-stop shop for interior and home decor with 10,000 products.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I hope
this is from Angie, and I thank you so much. And
not at all. My pleasure.
Being with you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
So what was your experience being on the show Angie's India when I first asked you to come on the show?
No, it was, while talking to you, I felt so nice. And I wasn't very convinced that I should do this because I'm a very shy guy. And I thought I shouldn't because all the thing is done by my brother. Anything that comes on media is taken by him. But I'm delighted to say that Angie did such a wonderful job.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy that I did it. And I wish you all the success.
Thank you.
And like I told you earlier this evening, you said you have done 18 of these podcasts and the 100 is just around the corner.
Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
If coming from you that you liked it and enjoyed it, it really means a lot because I know you're a person of few words and if you have liked it, I must be on the right track.
No, you are on the right track and wish you all the best, Angie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Angie. Thank you.